Hello friends, welcome. Jason here at Phrygian Frog Music Professionals. I want to kick off my audio interface series with one of my first and one of my favorite audio interfaces. The first generation, the one I own, is the Scarlett 2i2 by Focusrite. And as you see here, there are two inputs. They are combination inputs, meaning you can plug in both instrument cables and XLR cables. Now, I will say that there is a little bit of confusion here because it says line and instrument. The instrument one is for a cable like this. And so what this is, I'm going to plug my nose there. Notice this is a TS cable, tip sleeve they call it. There is a single black line there, and that might help, okay? And an instrument cable, and for guitars, basses, keyboards, whatever, here, is another one. I'll try to plug it. Oh, can't plug it in. Okay. This is also a tip sleeve or TS cable. You could barely see the really clear band there. And those would plug in, and then I'd flip the switch to instrument. The other option would be this. When I have it on line is if I'm going to plug in, ready? A TRS cable. Notice there are two black lines there. TRS is a balanced cable, and see the tip ring sleeves. There we go. All right, TRS. And if I was coming, say, from a board or something like that, also you can plug in a microphone and it will automatically tell which one you're plugging in, whether you're plugging in an XLR or a TRS when it's on that line switch. And this is the male end. Woo! And see the three pins there for the XLR cable. So these are the really cool combination input jacks. There's two of them, so you can record up to two instruments at a time. They're great preamps. They work wonderful. I will say that I've had mine for a very long time, and it's still kicking. The color coding is really cool. It's like a stop sign. Green is awesome. Yellow, hey, be careful, you're getting a little too loud. And red is, bad, you're peaking. Do not record in the red unless you want lots of distortion and clipping. It actually has a visual aid there, which is nice for your gain staging. Then there is the monitoring, and if your system is having trouble with what's called latency, and we'll get into that in the future, then you want to flip the direct monitor switch there, meaning you're going to monitor straight from the box with your headphones plugged into the phone's jack, and you won't get that latency, which is awesome. So the 48V button, what is that? Well, that is if you have a condenser mic like something like that. Quick show there. A condenser mic, and that condenser mic needs phantom power. It needs some extra juice to get going. You would need to flip that 48V button there, and that'll give it the power it needs. Although I don't recommend ever turning on phantom power in case you are using ribbon mics, because it can damage some ribbon mics, so just be aware of that. And then on the back of this lovely thing, we have our outs, our right and left outputs, and then our USB 2.0. Wonderful interface. This box is built solid, and I will say that it's a pretty color red too, which is nice, shiny. I have taken it many places. You don't have to plug it into an outlet or anything. It is USB powered, so it is easy to take anywhere you go and do some quick captures, or to plug your instruments in. I've recorded everything from miking amps to plugging my bass direct in, so does some great recording. I want to show you how to use this on both Mac and PC and get the best sounds out of your recordings. So here we go, the Focusrite 2i2 Scarlett.